We are Russian-speaking family, and I mean, we read Russian books along with Ukrainian, of course, and it was really the most traumatic question I had from my kid is why Russians try to kill us.
What day did she ask that?
My oldest one, Kira, she asked us, and it was third day. We didn't talk to them. I mean, we try, maybe it's not right, but I tried to save them from this information. And she was like, I passed, and they stayed in their room playing. And the oldest one saying, Marta, I'm telling you, the war has started. The war has started. And then she saw me, Mama, why Russians try to kill us?
What did you say?
I don't remember really, but I said something because those are bad Russians or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't really remember because I was so shocked with this question from 5-year-old. I have this feeling now that it was a nightmare, that it didn't really happen.
That it just feels completely fake.
Unreal, yeah. For me, I really do have hard times to believe that our neighbor could actually do this. I mean, it's 21st century. There are other means for people to solve their problems. They have mouths, they can talk. But it's really, it's hard to believe. We have to leave all we have and to move. And we are refugees now. The first 6 days, let's say, it was okay. We heard air defense system working and explosion because all the bridges were exploded around the Irpin to stop the invaders from coming to Kiev. And well, it was pretty scary, but it was okay. But the last night, when Russians start to move, probably, I think so, from Hostomel to Irpin, they destroyed Borodyanka and Bucha, and eventually went to Irpin. The house was trembling all the time.
Your house was?
Yes, we live in Irpin. We live in 10-storied house.
Okay.
And we are on the 8th floor.
Okay.
And it was really, we slept last night, we slept in the hall, between two walls, like usually we have rooms coming to one side and kitchen and this hall of ours. So we slept there, we made beds there. But still,
and both the girls and both of you. And
yes, like
really close, like a little fort.
And it was pretty tense. I couldn't sleep at all because the walls were trembling itself. We kind of used to trembling glass in the windows, but it was the walls, and the sound of explosion was really too close. So I couldn't sleep, the girls couldn't sleep, they kept on waking up and crying and stuff. And in the morning I was really shocked, and I told it's time to leave. In the street it felt absolutely different. So we took about 40 minutes to grab the stuff. Like we didn't really take many clothes.
What did you take?
So laptop, something like e-reader.
Yeah.
2 pants for girls, 2 dresses for girls, and 2 jeans for us, and then we left. There was a really dangerous crossroads. Our army guys and territorial defense guys were walking there with weapons, with guns or something, and they showed us just push, do it really quickly, because as we found out later, there were Russian snipers around and they were shooting. We came to some village. We were planning to go to Vinnytsia and to stay there overnight. But we have this time after which you can go anywhere. So we stopped in curfew, and we stopped at some block posts, and they told us we are done. So we stopped in this village. It's really little, it's like maximum 500 people living there. And they put us in a camp, in church camp. So we spent one night there, and then we went to Ternopil.
Okay.
To stay overnight, and we stayed overnight in Ternopil, and then we arrived here on Sunday. So we left on Thursday and we arrived on Sunday. And those are blessed people. I mean, we are blessed to meet these people because they're really nice for us, like you came to your mother's house.
That welcoming, just kind of open arms.
Yeah, open arms. They keep on making food for us, caring for us and stuff. So people are very nice here.
It's a safe place, and nature is beautiful here. Mountains, water. Our water is so tasty and clear, and all the people like it. For example, those who were coming here, for example, from Kyiv and other big cities, they say, you can drink the water simply without boiling it. We say, yeah, it's so clear, it's so...
Mountain water, anywhere in the world.
Water.
So can you talk to me a little bit about when people first started arriving here in this town?
It seems to me the second and the third day of the war, whereas a lot of people came here. And mostly they came from Kyiv, our capital, and from the south and the west of Ukraine.
Can you describe the people that came at the beginning? Were they young couples? Were they families? Who did you notice show up first?
First of all, there were those having their private transport, their cars. They were driving here, and it seems to me they were stopping here only for a short period of time, because later they decided to go abroad to other countries.
Okay, so it was a stopover point on the way to Poland or Hungary,
on the way to Poland,
Slovakia.
maybe Slovakia, maybe Czech Republic. Yeah.
Okay.
And then later, when there were some severe fights there, and when Russians were attacking and bombing our cities, a lot of people from Kyiv, from Bucha, that is the town to the north of Kyiv.
Right, the suburb.
Suburb of Kyiv, we may say, okay, and Kharkiv were coming here, especially women and children, even small children, and at first we were crying, seeing them, and they were showing us the photos from their native cities, the photos of their houses, which were completely ruined, and they were crying, and we were also crying.
Because they were young women with little children.
Yeah.
Who were coming to you.
Especially little children, especially.
How did the town, can you tell me about your town? How did they react? People open arms, people helped, how did it?
Yeah.
Can you describe?
We try to do everything to help them. We try to explain them everything, and for those, especially those who came here only with their children, with no money, no clothes, they have got aid. In our center for registration, it's there.
So people are staying in hotels, in flats, in private homes.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about the people of this town? Can you tell me who lives here? Tell me about your hometown.
I think that they're kind and open-hearted. They help everybody. If you ask, if you can speak Ukrainian, you may ask anybody and they'll help you. They will show you the way, the direction, where to go. They will help you with maybe some problems if you have in the shop, or
It's
maybe
a
in the store.
It's a friendly village.
Yeah,
it's a friendly town.
It's friendly. I think so.
The Carpathian Mountains have been a place where people have fled for safety for centuries, and it's been a safe haven. During World War II, even back with Stalin's Red Army. Is that an experience that kind of people feel very deeply? That this is a safe place to hide, that this is a refuge from war?
Yeah, it is the refuge from war. Yeah, it's not our first time we take or have refugees, and we are helping people as much as we can. and all the other people are also trying to watch everything that is shown on our TV, and we try to help others. We try to do it.
So what's in here? Can you take me in?
It's our school.
Okay.
One of the buildings of our school.
Okay.
We have got 3 buildings, and the first we have got in the first building we have got people from the south of Ukraine, so they are migrants or refugees.
Okay.
I know,
People, who've been displaced from their homes.
Yeah. And here now we have only empty school. Because the next week we are going to study only remote
learning.
Remote learning.
Which means there's more room than in classrooms for people to stay?
They'll stay, we have got more classrooms, but now we have no beds, but our community is making everything, making the beds for people who come here, and we have got some capacity to take them or to make them feel like home.
Yes,
like home.
Feel like home.
Yeah.
Like a bed and a safe place.
Yeah, like a safe place. First of all, safe place.
How does it feel to be in one of the only safe places in this country? You are, your country's at war, but your city is safe.
At first, all of us, we were depressed.
Yeah.
And we thought that everything is lost. Yeah. At first, we stopped working. That was a sort of panic. But then, maybe the second day, no, maybe the next week, we understood that we have to do something. Yeah. We have to help people.
And
we have to do something for our army.
Yeah,
and we have to help people coming from other places of Ukraine, and we try to do it.
Аккуратнее, не упади. Не, надо было ты написала, что написала, я взял. Чай взял.
Do you think you guys will just all stay here?
We'll see. For now, we're we live on our suitcases, so we never know what's going to be next. Maybe tomorrow they will have another shift of negotiations. We don't really believe in it, but still, we hope.
You have to hope, because why wouldn't you? Mm-hmm. How are the girls doing?
They're fine. They now are fine, their funny conclusions that Russians,
what did she say? She said, do you want to play tomorrow?
We want to visit you, but we cannot do it tomorrow because it is war, and our defenders try to kill bad guys.
Four-year-old.
Because they were scared when all the bombing and explosions were going on. Yeah, so what was that? I said, that's our defenders. They defend us. So, okay.
So she calls them the defenders.
Mm-hmm. They are defenders. On our way here, I was crying, and my youngest was like, "Mama, are you crying?" And Kira was sore that I was crying. And she said, "No, Mama's just laughing. Don't worry, Mama's just laughing."
To the little one. To protect her.
А чье это кольцо?
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.